How to resign from national team in Esports FC 26 Manager Career Mode. Welcome back to Teknobalta. During our investigation into persistent network synchronization failures in Grand Theft Auto V Online, our technical team discovered that players are frequently split into solo public sessions or disconnected from their friends without any apparent drop in internet connectivity. While third-party voice chat applications remain completely stable, the in-game session suddenly indicates that all other players have left. Teknobalta's analysis revealed that this behavior is primarily triggered by strict network address translation routing, improper port configurations, and aggressive local network firewalls. Today, we are sharing our comprehensive, step-by-step diagnostic and troubleshooting guide to resolve this multiplayer disconnect issue permanently. Step 1. Enable UPnP in your modem settings. Our first diagnostic step focuses on your universal plug and play configuration, which dynamically opens the necessary ports for peer-to-peer matchmaking. Access your modem administration panel via your browser and navigate directly to the Advanced Network Settings menu. Ensure that the UPnP feature is fully toggled on so your router can automatically negotiate connections for Grand Theft Auto V Online without manual intervention. Step 2. Configure an open NAT type. During our testing, we observed that a strict or moderate NAT type frequently blocks incoming handshake packets between players in private sessions. Check your current NAT classification within your system network settings or modem dashboard to confirm its current status. Adjusting your router's firewall rules to achieve an open NAT type is essential for preventing sudden session splits and synchronicity drops. Step 3. Forward specific UDP ports for GTA Online. When UPnP fails to maintain an open path, manual port forwarding provides a permanent, direct line of communication for game traffic. In your router's port forwarding menu, open UDP port 6672 along with the UDP port range from 61455 to 61458. Our testing showed that directing these specific UDP ports to your system's local IP address reliably eliminates sudden disconnects from private servers. Step 4. Assign a static local IP address. To ensure that your manually forwarded ports remain accurate over time, your computer must utilize a consistent internal IP address. Open your Windows Network Adapter properties and manually assign an IP4 address, subnet mask, and default gateway that match your local router range. Preventing your DHCP server from reassigning a new local IP address guarantees that your UDP port forwarding rules never become misaligned. Step 5. Disable Windows Auto-Tuning Level. Windows Auto-Tuning is designed to improve TCP throughput, but our diagnostics prove it can sometimes interfere with steady UDP packet flow in peer-to-peer games. Launch the command prompt as an administrator and execute the command to set the TCP window auto-tuning level to disabled. Turning off this automated scaling feature stabilizes your packet delivery rates and stops random session dropouts during heavy multiplayer loads. Step 6. Flush your DNS cache and reset Winsock. Corrupted local network cache tables can cause latency spikes that force the Rockstar servers to drop your connection during synchronization checks. Open an elevated command prompt and sequentially run commands to flush your DNS, reset your IP configuration, and reset the Winsock catalog. Restart your system immediately afterward to rebuild a clean networking stack that communicates seamlessly with online game servers. Step 7. Change to a reliable public DNS server. Default Internet Service Provider domain name systems can suffer from routing delays that trigger timeout errors in Grand Theft Auto V Online. Navigate to your adapter's IP4 properties and manually enter a trusted public DNS provider, such as Google DNS or Cloudflare DNS. Faster domain name resolution reduces initial handshake times, and prevents your session from timing out when joining friends. Step 8. Create Windows Firewall inbound and outbound rules. The Windows Defender Firewall can silently drop incoming peer-to-peer UDP traffic if explicit exceptions are not correctly registered. Open the Windows Defender Firewall with advanced security and create new inbound and outbound rules, specifically allowing the GTAV executable file. Ensuring that both UDP and TCP protocols are permitted across private and public profiles stops the OS from blocking critical game telemetry. Step 9. Temporarily disable third-party antivirus shields. Overly aggressive third-party security suites often inspect real-time UDP gaming packets, adding micro-delays that break session synchronization. Temporarily pause any real-time web or network protection modules inside your third-party antivirus software to test session stability. If the disconnects stop, add the entire Grand Theft Auto V installation folder to your security software's permanent exclusion list. Step 10. Adjust network adapter MTU size. An improperly configured maximum transmission unit size can cause packet fragmentation, leading to data loss during fast multiplayer synchronization. Use the command prompt to check your network interface's MTU setting and set it explicitly to the standard value of 1500 for Ethernet connections. Eliminating packet fragmentation ensures that large batches of player positional data are transmitted cleanly without being dropped by your router. Step 11. Update your network interface card drivers. Outdated Ethernet or Wi-Fi adapter drivers often contain bugs that cause momentary packet dropouts, which the game interprets as a full disconnection. Visit your motherboard or laptop manufacturer's support website to download and install the latest official network driver package. Running current adapter firmware stabilizes data throughput and prevents the micro-disconnections that banish you to solo lobbies. Step 12. Disable energy-efficient Ethernet and Green Ethernet. Modern network adapters feature power-saving modes that temporarily reduce power to the Ethernet port during perceived periods of low traffic. Access your network adapter device properties, navigate to the Advanced tab, and explicitly disable energy-efficient Ethernet, Green Ethernet, and power-saving mode. Forcing the network card to operate at maximum performance continuously prevents sleep state transitions from interrupting game data streams. Step 13. Disable Large Send Offload LSO. Large Send Offload shifts background network segmentation work from the CPU to the network card, which can occasionally induce latency spikes. Within the Advanced tab of your network adapter properties, locate both Large Send Offload version 2 IP4 and IP6 and change their status to disabled. Processing all network packets directly through the CPU ensures consistent packet timing and reduces random dropouts in peer-to-peer lobbies. Step 14. Prioritize game traffic via router quality of service, (CoS). Household network congestion from streaming 4K video or background downloads can starve your gaming PC of necessary upload bandwidth. Log into your modem or router administration panel and configure the quality of service settings to give highest priority to your PC's IP address. Prioritizing gaming data, packets, guarantees that Grand Theft Auto V Online receives immediate bandwidth access even on busy home networks. Step 15. Perform a power cycle on your modem and router. Network hardware can accumulate stale NAT routing tables and memory leaks over extended periods of continuous operation. Unplug the power cables from both your modem and router, wait a full 2 minutes, and then reconnect them to establish a fresh handshake with your ISP. This complete physical reset clears temporary routing errors and restores optimal connection quality between your local network and online servers. Step 16. Check for carrier-grade NAT CNAT with your ISP. If you have opened ports and enabled UPnP, but still experience strict NAT issues, your internet service provider might be using carrier-grade NAT. Check your WAN IP address in your router interface and compare it to your public IP. If they differ, you are behind a CNAT firewall. You must contact your ISP directly and request a static or dynamic public IP address to allow successful UDP port forwarding for multiplayer games. Step 17. Switch from wireless to a direct Ethernet connection. Wireless networks are highly susceptible to radio interference, signal jitter, and packet loss, which immediately cause Grand Theft Auto V Online to drop your session. Disconnect from your Wi-Fi network and connect your computer directly to your modem or router using a high-category Ethernet cable. A wired connection provides the physical stability and ultra-low latency required to maintain continuous synchronization with private multiplayer sessions. Step 18. Verify integrity of game files. Corrupted or missing network configuration DLLs within your local game directory can cause communication failures during session transitions. Open your game launcher, navigate to your library settings, and execute the Verify Integrity of Game Files utility for Grand Theft Auto V. Automatically downloading and replacing damaged local archives ensures your client communicates with the exact protocol syntax expected by the server. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.